what do we need to know about blockchain, and what are some of the things that confuse us, when we start talking about NFTs? I know that cryptocurrency is run through blockchain, but it's not blockchain. So what do we need to know?
That's a good question because unfortunately, I think the industry itself and the media have perpetuated a lot of confusion about blockchain. At the end of the day, blockchain is a technology that can be applied into a lot of use cases. Real estate, real world assets being one of them. Cryptocurrencies are actually a use case of blockchain. And then you can apply it into other areas, like you can digitize a piece of artwork and call it an NFT, particularly if it's a digital piece of artwork. I think where the confusion has arisen, a lot of hype has arisen around blockchain, is there's a lot of focus on cryptocurrencies. And
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, there's a lot of speculative nature about these particular use cases of blockchain, where you'll get a company launching a new cryptocurrency that doesn't necessarily have the sort of the ecosystem properly built out. There's a lot of hype around it, and next thing you know, the actual value of that cryptocurrency is skyrocketed, even though there's not a great use case for it. It's their particular L1 or their particular cryptocurrency is not being used specifically as a means of transaction. But you get the hype, and the price of that asset skyrockets, and people are left holding the bag sometimes when the price comes down and people realize there wasn't anything substantive behind it. So cryptocurrencies have gotten a lot of hype because a lot of people made a lot of money about it with it. Sorry. And
Mm-hmm.
that's unfortunate because you end up getting sort of a very tarnished view of blockchain. And that is not fair to the technology in many respects. And we also saw this with NFTs, where there was a massive NFT craze, companies like OpenSea selling NFTs. And fundamentally, at the end of the day, people were buying, little pieces of digital art with the idea that this digital art would increase in value, given the fact that it was somewhat liquid and tradable and whatnot. Now, the reality is that art in this particular application is quite subjective. What's hot today may be cool tomorrow. What rights are being imparted with this NFT or this digital artwork? Is it something that, if it's produced in the real world and put on T-shirts, as me, the owner of that particular artwork or that particular NFT, going to get royalties off that? A lot of those things were not defined, and a lot of people bought these NFTs and have been left, with really nothing of real value at the end of the day. And that's unfortunate because people have lost money. And again, that got a lot of sort of viewpoints and a lot of coverage from the media about these asset classes. So I think what we're seeing now in the marketplace is we're seeing a shifting over to real solid use cases of blockchain. And that's where we come in and where others are coming in about real world assets.